No, it's not because Smogon loves stall. Toxapex is one of the most notorious stall Pokemon in competitive Pokemon. Introduced in Generation 7, it has insane bulk, regenerator, and access to haze, which makes it incredibly hard to break through. Additionally, it has other great utility moves like Scald, Knockoff, and Toxic. In Generation 7, it's well understood that Toxapex is one of the best Pokemon in the game. However, it's not considered ban-worthy. Why not? Fundamentally, defensive Pokemon like Toxapex don't do anything. They sit there and they can wall a lot, but they don't do much in return, and that can be turned into a liability. For example, Stealth Rockers like Ferrothorn can Stealth Rock on it. A low health Pokemon with Recover can use it as a safe way to heal up to full. Almost any Defogger can use it as a chance to remove hazards. Poison Heal Gliscor can set up Swords Dances. Toxapex sits there and just watches, maybe knocking off an item or fishing for a Scald Burn, but that's about it. Taunt can make Toxapex even worse, restricting its movements like Haze or Recover. You're very unlikely to be beating Toxapex through brute force, but you are able to maneuver through it. Another reason that Toxapex is not ban-worthy is because it can be lured by Z-moves, one of the few ways to one-hit KO Toxapex. Strong Z-moves like Volcarona's Shattered Psyche or Greninja's Tectonic Rage can turn Toxapex from an unbreakable wall to something that can be outplayed. These Z-moves work because not only is Toxapex so common, but because these Z-moves work in many situations, it's not good versus only Toxapex. Another point to be made is that there are a lot of Psychic types in Generation 7 OU. Mega Latios, Mega Alakazam, and Tapu Lele can all threaten Toxapex. However, on teams weak to Psychic types, Toxapex typically uses a Payapa Berry and Toxic to help out. Still, the Psychic types in the tier can make life difficult for Toxapex because they don't care too much about Scald Burns, and Mega Pokemon can absorb knockoff well enough. In Generation 8, the answer is a lot more simple. It's because of Slowbro and Slowking. Toxapex is no longer an S-rank threat because of those two. Slowbro and Slowking directly turn Toxapex into a weakness because they can switch into it, absorb any hit, use Future Sight, and then teleport out to an offensive Pokemon. Even though there are no more Z moves to lure Toxapex, Toxapex becomes worse overall because of those two Pokemon. All that being said though, Toxapex is still a great Pokemon. It's S-rank for a reason. It's just not something that's ban-worthy because there are enough flaws to take advantage. If you view it as this unbreakable fortress, then you might call it overpowered, but in reality, there are enough ways to outplay Toxapex to make it not a ban-worthy Pokemon.